Tweaking. I'll lay it out for you.
Travis Touchdown. The coolest, most badass, weeb, dork, nerd, slob, pervert, creep, warrior, ladies' man, dumbass, genius, assassin that's ever lived. He's something else. And that goes double for the No More Heroes series, brainchild of the great Suda51 and long-standing hidden gem of the Wii and now Nintendo Switch. With Smash Ultimate finishing up its characters, we can move on to more of the what-ifs, couldas, wouldas, and shouldas. And that goes pretty well for Travis, as he's already in the game! As a Mii costume! And a spirit that I don't have. Though, honestly, for what is such a comparatively niche series, that's pretty good. Though, spoilers for No More Heroes 3, and let's just put a spoiler warning for the whole series right here. Suda's either super butthurt about it, or laughing along with everything given the final boss. In fact, we know that Sakurai has played his game and, quote, laughed his ass off at the final boss. Which, that just makes me smile. This may sound a little goofy, but No More Heroes and Grasshopper in general emphasizes a lot of the true art of gaming. It's pure, unfiltered passion, fighting to make something great out of anything that it can. Every game they make just screams it. It just so happens that that passion is filtered directly into anime titties and otaku nonsense, and I wouldn't have it any other way. No, I'm sorry, I got off topic. Smash Bros. Honestly, after playing 3, this moveset kind of writes itself. I mean, regardless, let's get into it. Oh, but first I need money. There you go, just jam that in there. That'll work. As for how the character would be represented, I figured he'd look like a mix of his 3-in-1 design. I figured they'd add some of the harsher shading to him, similar to 1, but keep the general jacket and stuff from 3. Alts would probably be different designs you can get in the store, as well as references to Henry and some of the other supporting characters. He'd more than likely not be terribly fast, a bit of a situation similar to Shulk, I'd imagine, in terms of game feel, but on for his actual moves. Jab would be a quick sword slash ending in a multi-jab. This takes basis from his light combo, specifically from 3, as it ends in a sort of multi-hitting attack. F-tilt would be the heavy attack. His heavy swings from 3 work well as a stronger, slower option. Down tilt would be the kick. In 2 he has a few punching and kicking moves, so it's certainly in character for him to do these types of melee attacks. Maybe it does extra shield damage, as that's how you break guards in that game. Up tilt, the high attack from the first one. In the first 2 games you had a sort of attack high and attack low versus where they were guarding, and that's an excuse to have him hit up, kind of. Dash attack, his dashing attack from 3. Pretty self-explanatory, it just kind of looks like a dash attack. Nair would probably just be a quick flurry of attacks. He has some aerial attacks, but for Nair, I figure it would just be something basic. Maybe we can pull some stuff from Travis Strikes Again, but I didn't play much of that one, I don't know too much about it, but sorry. Forward air, the light jump attack from 3. It launches him forward pretty far, actually. This is kind of neat for a forward air. It could actually kind of a good recovery tool as he, heads forward and actually kind of locks onto the opponent. That's how it worked, at least in his home game. Downward air. The heavy jump attack from 3. Stall and fall. This one's pretty standard, there's a lot of moves like it in Smash, but this is a good excuse for it. For back and up air, I don't know. I can't really think of anything in particular. Possibly another kick for back air, or another simple upswing for up air. You know how it is. Even Sakurai just kind of has him do an attack in that direction in the air for some of them. He even kind of admitted it for Sora. Moving on to smash attacks, his side smash would have the big heavy swings from the sword in 2. The second game actually had a mechanic of swapping between different lightsabers. I almost call them lightsabers, jeez. The second game had a mechanic of switching between different beam katanas that had different properties. One of the cooler ones was this big heavy one that grew larger the more you swung with it. It works well for a smash attack. Maybe it gets bigger the more you charge it. Down smash, spinning with his dual blades. The coolest weapon from 2 uses a spinning slash similar to the jumping slash attack as a multi-hitting sweep. Up smash would be a quick multi-slash, this one using the green katana. final sword from the original game and the speed-themed one in the second one. It's a strong, fast up smash with some stylish animation to it, as is typical for that weapon. Moving on to the specials, neutral B will be the Death Kick. As you can see, I'll be using the Death Glove for all of his specials. They work so aggressively well in this regard that I just couldn't avoid it. Now, Death Kick itself would be a somewhat homing armored attack that deals high knockback. Honestly, it's one of the best moves in 3, so I imagine it'd be pretty dang good in Smash if it was translated. Side B, the Death Rain. Interestingly, this sets sort of a trap where anyone contained in it is attacked by lasers. Its rain would be significantly nerfed from the home game, but the concept would be so interesting. Characters with setups are always fun to play with. Up B would be the Anti-Gravity Death Glove, or Death Force, as I guess they want to call it. Kind of a combination of a tether recovery and Captain Falcon's, as Travis would send out a blocky hand thingamajig and teleport to it, though it has more travel time than most tethers. It has a Byleth-like property of grabbing people and then throwing them as well. You didn't teleport to it in the home game, and while there are some other options for recovery, like the spinning attack or even like the motorcycle, I feel like having the up B being this kind of thing would be, I don't know, unique. Down B, the Death Slow. Again, another trap. Do you think Travis likes traps?
You know, kids my age are into traps.
This one wouldn't last long, but it's extremely strong, as it has the effect of slowing players down similar to Witch Time. It would give them a few combo options, but they'd have to actually be in it, and it's only grounded, so it has some, limitations. We don't want another Smash 4 Bayo situation here. Granted, I wouldn't have you shocked to think that all those moves sound pretty dang broken, but that's where his mechanic comes in. Each of these has a marginal cooldown to it, shown by a little icon by his character. The two traps would have the longest cooldown, and the recovery would be really, really fast, refreshing instantly if you connect it. For such a dumbass of a character, you'd have to play pretty smart, as well as just using your standard swordplay. It fits Travis himself, as he has more depth than he seems to. I'll mention that I did have an idea that if you land a smash attack or something equally strong, the roulette wheel would appear and give you different power-ups, but that sounds a bit nutty. Additionally, maybe after you land a smash attack, you would have to perform his iconic kill slash to get some of that bonus damage. But that could, hurt the flow of a match, considering it'd be like pausing between stuff. For his final smash, Henshin, full green mode. There's a lot of different final smashes he could use, like Anarchy of the Galaxy, but I think this one's the best. His transformations are stupid cool and have tons of style. Like ending in these hand-drawn manga panels from 3, it's so cool. Maybe he gets multiple different final smashes with the roulette wheel. That could be a way to work it in. For taunts, one could be charging his katana. No, not like that. Probably just the moving one, because Cyril will... They'll never know. We don't have to tell them. One of him telling everybody that it's... Moe. And maybe doing some sort of goofy video game thing. I could see him kind of doing the Mario run like his little sprite does. The stage would be the beloved and iconic motel parking lot. Huh.
Don't hit the camera, man.
Dual wield!
This is where some of the most iconic fights in the series happen, and it's technically the game's namesake. So it's pretty good. Multiple levels, kind of like Tomodachi. For his victory poses, he'd probably have one with Sylvia, one with Naomi, and of course...
Screw Crusher Death Kick!
Spirits. Quite a few different spirit options, and yeah, there's already a few in the game. Should I keep doing spirits? I don't think that they'd technically be needed for the future, but I'll at least do them here. Sylvia. Zero Suit equipped with the Sub Blaster on the desert stage. Guns are powered up. Bad Girl. Peach with a baseball bat. Yeah, that's it. Shinobu. Sheik with a killer's edge on Luigi's Mansion. She becomes invincible because this fight is super asshole. I hate it. Bad man. Ryu with a home run bat. Yeah. Alice, Inkling with a beam sword, fought on a field. I don't know what field. I just wrote field on the script. I'm probably just going to pick one of the random field stages or something, I guess. Ryuji. I just think this guy's fight's cool. Byleth using his side special a lot with a Rathalos spawning. That stupid pizza idiot. I don't know, Ness that gets stronger when he eats food. You KO him, a Green Captain Falcon shows up. Can we just delete him and pretend he didn't exist? Bye. And Henry, another Travis with faster movement speeds on the No More Heroes stage, wielding a second beam sword. And that's Travis' touchdown in Smash. Will this ever happen? Well, yeah, I actually think so. Honestly, I think it's kind of an inevitability. He's already kinda in, so to me, that's a really good sign. Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen to Smash in the future, and heck, we don't even know what the heck's going on with No More Heroes future. But I think this has a real shot of happening. Someday. Maybe next time the discussion on characters won't get so, I don't know, conflicting. I don't want to say toxic because that word's overused, but things just started getting kind of nasty at the end of Ultimate. And that shouldn't be the case. Smash is awesome. It's such a celebration of gaming history. I have a lot of it to be thankful for. It's allowed me to discover some really fantastic games, and making this channel has actually made me check out and do a few more that I wouldn't have expected. I wish people would celebrate it and enjoy it more rather than just stressing about it. Like, what I'm saying is just jerk off and calm down. God!